Peace. Welcome into the video, y'all. This is Super Auto Pets weekly pack playthrough episode 24. We're getting really close to 100 subscribers, so check if you have clicked that button or not. If not, just click it, man. It's free. It supports me and it gives you guys some pretty good content. I'm a little biased, but I think what we're doing here is pretty nice. So thank you guys for the support. Let's get into it, man. I haven't looked at the pack yet. I was playing Danger Pack last night. I can't get enough of it. It's so okay. We're not here for that. We're here for this. This is what we got going on. There's no achievements for me, I don't think. I see the pill. The foods I'm blocking are a faint bread, a Saduth tomato, the blackberry, and the seaweed, which transforms somebody into the baby urchin. We can't get a baby urchin achievement. We have to have some really crazy stuff. Okay, let's hop into it and see. Well, the video is for me to show you guys how to get a 10 win, which is exactly what we're gonna do. You have to buy 2 fan muscles on the first turn. If you don't have that immediately, just reset. That was a joke. That was a joke. Don't worry about that. We're gonna be the sticky stickers still. Sticky fingers is kind of funny, but we'll rock with the sticky stickers, man. And that's a tie. I feel like Cricket is a pretty good tier 1. Marmoset is dope. Fan muscle is really cool. I'm actually gonna invest in the fan muscle immediately just because I really don't want any of these guys. And hopefully we can roll into something better. A pigeon has some good sell value to have the +1 attack, but I think the Togi and Babirusa, just being a 4/3 in the back is better. I meant to buy the cricket and not the pigeon. But it's fine. No one's even gonna notice. No one's even gonna notice. And when we win, it'll be like same, whatever. If we win. Yeah, we tied. That's okay too. The Meerkat. Start of battle, give adjacent friends +1 attack for every 4 gold spent this turn. Not the worst pet to plug in for our team. Maybe there's some other tier 2s we're interested in. I really like the Wyvern and playing with that. When you get a level up, it gives you an extra pet in the shop. And then each time it levels up, it'll give 1 extra pet. So it's one of the ways you can kind of dictate how you play. Like one of the few ways you can really do that. We're gonna sell the pigeon and we're gonna rock the pygmy hog because I think we'll have 5 enemy attacks by 1, 2, 3 because it'll summon something 4, 5. So we'll have a 5/5 with garlic armor and still have this Babirusa behind it. As for the food here, we can unfreeze the water to look for faint bread because that'll be a little better. And I want to use these breadcrumbs on somebody I care about. That's the best way I could say it. I might just sell the Babirusa now for the Wyvern because I don't want to get rid of these guys yet because I like having the 5 right down the middle. And I'll put the breadcrumbs on the Wyvern because I know we're gonna try to keep them. And there's a second one already. That's really good. That's pretty good. Now for us actually winning, I'm not sure. I just know we have a strong team. Yeah, exactly. We got 2 pets left over. I gotta slow my speed down. I made it go a little bit faster when I was playing the other night. I was trying to get that hermit crab achievement last week. It took me like 20 games. At least. It took me a lot of games. I don't think we want to level up yet. Are there any tier 3s that we want to play off of? There's an elephant, but there's also a puffer fish. There's a leech. There's a leech and a triceratops. Oh, there's a piranha too. Okay, it looks like it's leech tech, man. Maybe we do go for the level up right now to see it. So let's combine those, buy another wyvern, and level up right here. We didn't get any of the pets that we were looking for, which I mean was only 2 of them. I ain't gonna lie. 2 out of what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, we had decent odds, but Porcupine is cool, but I'm gonna opt to go for the baboon here. We'll just combine these. This will give stats to the pygmy hog, I believe. 1 random friend from the current or higher shop tier. So it'll pick between the pygmy hog and the wyvern. They're both tier 2s. I thought the wyvern was tier 3 for a second. we're going to click start bet or enter, and we're going to remember to slow down the speed so you guys can watch the battle. I can talk about it like a little bit more. Having the muscle with the pygmy hog is really good because it is stronger and is able to last longer. So I think for like this round and probably the next round, as long as we can make this pygmy hog transform, we'll win. But as you saw, we didn't really need bro to even attack. Like, he just does his thing. Yeah, which is cool. So now we want to get a tier 3 for this baboon to go off of. I think the porcupine would be nice. While it's here, we can get rid of the fan muscle. And I'm thinking maybe we keep this pygmy hog for a little bit of time. So we'll give him this health potion, which will give the most friendly pet plus front most friendly. I was like, why does it say most friendly? Frontmost. We're there. We have reading comprehension. We're chilling. See, now I already want to sell this and run 2 baboons, but I'm just a little scaler at heart. Oh, it's only 1-1 now. I forgot it's not 1-2. All right, we'll just combine them. And there's another one already. There's a leech. I'm done playing around. I'm selling the porcupine and buying the leech immediately. And the reason I'm saying I'm doing that is because the leech is a winner. The leech is a winner in this pack, dude. So that snipe doesn't count as an attack. But the porcupine's going to be able to live for 3 hits. I don't know if I'm going to sell the leech. Or get the leech. Maybe we just try to, like, do what we have. I don't know. I'm sitting here thinking I'm going to think on it. But we have, like, 10 seconds to think. And I'm spending that time talking to you guys right now. Let's start by leveling up the baboon and seeing what we get. There's a mantis and a llama. That's kind of conflicting, no? Alright, start there. We get a llama, we get a parrot, and we get the other parrot. The kakapo. Do we still want the leech? The leech will get +2/+2 each turn. We would just need to have a tier 6 for the baboon to work. But also, we don't have to keep it forever. I like the 3/7. And selling it for a 2/3. Nah, we gotta do it. We gotta do it. As much as it... Well, we could also sell the cockroach. We could also sell the pygmy hog. Like... No, because we want the baboon to hit the leech no matter what this turn. That's why we're doing it like that. As for these, I mean, like, the parrot might be the best for us. But I don't want to sell anything. Like, I want to keep both of these for the level. And this ability is really good for us. As for who the leech gets after, we'll do the baboon because we kind of think we're selling it. I guess. Leech can get baby urchined as well. That's definitely beneficial. And there's a level up. We're not gonna mind the porcupine in the shop. We'll have to go for a porcupine 10 win later though. I think we owe it to the porcupine. Like just like a little bit of homage. This looks dangerous, dude. We might not win this. Bro's gonna come out a 5-5 with the garlic. Is that enough for a tie? Yeah, that's good. That's great. Turn 7, we got 3 wins and we got 5 hearts still. And that's perfect. To get the wyvern is okay. So there's 1 level up. We see the triceratops. Oh, they got the polar bear in this pack? Okay. Maybe just in case we freeze the polar bear. But let's see what the other level up gives us. Nothing we're too crazy about. I mean, blobfish is the best of these. We're not going to get any level 3 pets. The best way to do that would be the barnacle and farming like that. But the flounder is good, but it costs too much money. So I'm going to freeze the blobfish because there is a pill in this pack and we could try to level something up. Nothing for the polar bear. I froze the polar bear because if it was another triceratops, I would have went polar bear and then had the triceratops frozen, but we don't have to worry about that. Or, no, I mean, not worry, but we don't have to do that now. I think the Pygmy Hog goes here. No, the Pygmy Hog will probably still trigger even without the cockroach. So let's get rid of the cockroach. Triceratops is coming in. Blobfish stays in the circuit, like I'm saying. Ooh, the cuckoo is pretty good for us with the Triceratops. The enemy faints and it summons a 1/1 bad chicks up front for the enemy early. My reading skills are rough, dog. I think this instead of the Pygmy Hog works, but I also recognize that if I buy a tier 4, the baboon stats will go to that instead of our Triceratops. So I'm gonna keep it like this for now. Do we want a piece of pie? I think we want a piece of pie for now. The other food we'd be putting on him, like there's no armor. Like the potato's not gonna be able to do anything because of the leech. Blackberry would be chill, but it's probably like tomato or pie. And then steaks on like our weaker pets. So yeah, the baboon is boosting the Triceratops, and the Triceratops is gonna be giving stats to somebody on our team. Even though they might not be permanent stats, it's pretty good. Now this team is really good. They did just snipe the pygmy immediately. They got the elephant pufferfish, which is one of the best ways to play. They got the wyvern to get the levels. They got 2 baboons, which were probably boosting the elephant before and now boosting the blowfish. You gotta love it. Show me some love on the Triceratops. There's the sleeping pill, so let's get rid of you. Let's do you. Let's blobfish on the Triceratops. And let's do the cuckoo. Because it works very well with our Triceratops. Because, like, we can just keep this guy around on our team and he can get the stats too. Like, that's completely fine. Oh, that math is bad. That math is just a little bit bad. But we will get the cuckoo. It can summon 2 things. I don't think it'll summon another one from that faint. Oh, excuse me. But the stats that we got from the Triceratops look good enough to help us win. If that cuckoo if that cuckoo could have actually made us lose, we're at 1 HP there. We or not lose, but tie. Oh, there's so many variables in this game. I love it, man. There's like, oh, there's a crow in this pack. Dude, there's so many pets. All right, turn the achievement thing off. We don't need to worry about that. The links too. Oh, dude. This is a good weekly, man. I don't know who you sell to get this on the team. It would be the baboon, but I like that scaling. I like that 2/2 for nothing. I think I'm gonna do it. I mean, we will sell the wyvern at some point, but right now to get a tier 6, you keep it on the team, I think. These are options. Team Spirit is cool for scaling, it's just not the most. Behemoth can get really big. I think we run the Behemoth, dude. It's turn 9. At turn 9, Behemoth makes sense. Omanite is good too, but I don't see it popping for us. I also don't like the update that they did with it. It only transforms 1 friend now. It doesn't transform multiple, which I think is it just took a big hit in production. Behemoth doesn't have a real ability, so I see no problem just popping a seaweed on it. Temporary, so I'm not just rolling for nothing. Who knows what we would have found, though? Maybe we would have found 8 Triceratops in the next 2 rolls. I don't know. None of us will know. How do we get the most out of this dude? Because right now, the cuckoo isn't even... I guess it's a little bit of a variable itself, because we're not going to be able to summon it in front of the Triceratops unless the Triceratops is first and getting the knockouts. We're getting another win though. So 5 wins puts us halfway to the goal. Getting a 10 win. See, but at the same time, there's the level up. Or not the level up, but the partial. So what else would we want on this team, right? Like, I mean, anything. Anything can be good. For real. We can try to buy it for the level because we have a wyvern. Bird of Paradise for just more scaling. Another behemoth. Should we sell the wyvern and do a completely second behemoth? Should we sell the cuckoo because this guy isn't really getting the cuckoo triggers? Not saying like he could, but it's not gonna happen like that now because we have a 20/20 in the front. So I think we're gonna sell the cuckoo. We can sell both of these dudes. We can move on from both of these dudes. So let's do that. Roll me once. There's a piece of chocolate. We could level up this behemoth, or we could keep them separate, dude. I'm thinking we sell the wyvern. Do this. There's no 1 gold food, so I'll just freeze the sawtooth tomato. We're gonna run a double behemoth. We're gonna run the double behemoth triceratops leech scaling build. Bookmark it. What does this guy do again? Anyone behind her give 2 friends +2/+2 works 3 times per battle. That's not gonna really trigger for us. Whoa, but it triggers in the shop because they have the leeches. I gotta look at this team again. That's why I just looked away the whole time. I want to look at it with fresh eyes again. Dude, what? Some people are so smart. Some people are just so smart. So, pause. 2 leeches. This, when the tuna faints, for each time it was hurt. So it stacks. Tuna stacks. Triceratops gives permanent stats. And this gives temporary stats. No, it works 3 times per battle. So it actually doesn't work. Some people are really dumb. Oh my god. We had, oh dude, the geometric tortoise is so sweet too. I just see this behemoth getting a level. We should level up the lower statted behemoth. So then they can like kind of race a little more evenly. There's a 3rd one. So we'll level up with the flounder on this other behemoth. Dude, this team is crazy. It sucks that the leech isn't getting any of the stats. I don't think it's got hit by it since, like, if it did, it was the beginning. It's a pretty good team. They got the Bird of Paradise. Being able to transfer into a tier 6. That did not work out well for them though. That just didn't work out well. Both of the attacks going right to the Triceratops. Meaning there's a 38/38 in the back, dude. Oh my god. Alright, so we're gonna try to level up the Triceratops as well as this behemoth. So we're going flounder. We're buying both the food. We're just dealing with it. Instead of rolling for other food, we'll just get that going. And then we go right back to form. We don't want this guy on the team because the Triceratops. We'd rather have that 6/6 go to somebody else. Now I just have to make a decision whether I'm buying this behemoth or I'm stacking the behemoth. And I'm not too sure yet. Oh my god, the mantis shrimp with the tadpole transform. I like this team. I think we're still better than this team. But that doesn't mean it's not, like, kind of scary still. No, we're fine. We have a 36/36 in the back, dude. We have a 42/42 and we have a 42/38 in the back. Let's go, man. I think it's pretty safe to say we're gonna get there. Level up the Triceratops. So we could leech the gorilla and have it get have it get coconut armor. I've never done that before for how simple it is and makes a ton of sense. I'm just thinking, do we level this guy up? I wish that we could do the Silky Safaka with the behemoths and have it be like a 56-56 and have it be above 50-50 because it won't work if it transforms. The stats won't carry over. I think we go for the level up. And the Piranha. Dude, let's go with the Piranha. Well, this is giving a 9-9. Do we want to give all friends some attack? Nah. I don't know what we're looking for in another slot. Bird of Paradise is so cool, too. Not gonna lie. Bird of Paradise might be one of my more favorite ways to scale just because it's spending gold. I think we might try to run that on our team. They got a good little team here. Firefly is triggering some things for sure. That being the Blowfish and their Triceratops. But their Elephant isn't really strong enough to have any staying power, so this Blowfish triggers more. Neither of the Blowfish triggers hit our Triceratops, so that's bad for us, but we're still strong enough to where we're winning. That snipe does do something for us, but we still have this really strong behemoth in the bag. We can win with a 4 squad, which is crazy. We could buy another behemoth. Like, the options present itself in this run. The options have presented itself in this run. Wow. Wow. We didn't even make it over 50-50, which makes me sad. Actually, we don't know if we're winning this one. Oh, dude, Omanite with the California Condor is pretty sweet. Oh, this is a good team, dude. I don't think they outstat us. Does that make a difference? No. No, we're fine. We're fine because this is a one shot, and whatever much damage this do isn't going to be. It's only 4. Okay. 10 win. That's how you get a 10 win, guys. I told you, you just have to buy 2 armored clamfishes on the first run. If they're not right there, you restart. Turn 14 win. We lost the 1 heart on the way. Behemoth is good if you can get it early. You just have to remember that. I kind of forget that. Let's run another one. There's a couple of different ways that I saw I want to play. I definitely want to go with the Lynx, dude. I definitely want to try to go with the Lynx. Let's start with the Silk Moth. That'd be good, and both of these guys I'm not really fond of, but the sticky stickers, we'll keep it. This should be an easy win. I didn't realize this guy was transforming. I thought they were all Elapikas. So this will be an easy tie. Another Babirusa. I'll take the pigeon just because it's kind of like a good luck pigeon. I don't want to freeze this Mermal, but if I can get a level, I can get a level, you know? Oh, that's rough. Pretty sure that puts us out of contention to even get close to winning. Oh, and that guy gets, yeah. I forgot the Mermal will trigger with the cockroach because it gets experience. Yep. Alright, so we start off with with a win and a tie? No, we start off with 2 ties. We have no wins, dude. Silk Moth, level up immediately. We need something on the board. There's the Leech again. We've seen what the Leech can do. I think we're just going to buy the Tuna. So we're not using the same pets. Silk Moth with the Tuna is pretty legitness. Wyvern I don't mind reusing because the Wyvern will give us access to other pets. Tuna gets hurt, Silk Moth heals it, these guys get stronger. That's our synergy right now. We have a really good synergy on turn 3 here. Firefly faint, Silk Moth heals. Dude, this tuna is about to give so much stats, dude. It's gonna go. Look at that. The 6/8 Mermal. The 6/8 Mermal. And it's not even gonna attack, dude. We're talking like 2013 LeBron. Yeah, that's right. A little basketball reference. Let's wait for tier 4 pets to be unlocked. Let's try to get that Lynx. Do we want to do that? I'll do a Sawtooth Tomato on our tuna, but I don't know if I want to do that. Does the Sawtooth Tomato work with a leech? I have to know. Oh, the jellyfish. Dude, I didn't even realize the jellyfish was in this pack. Jellyfish, tadpole, lynx, barnacle, team spirit. just something like that. We got to do that. We got to do that. I didn't want to buy that first Silk Moth. I didn't think we'd get to another one, but maybe I should because the synergy between that is pretty good. That guy's a 9/9? Because these guys are both faint? Okay. Go to work, tuna. Do your thing, big tuna. I still don't know if we win. Oh, we're gonna lose. Firefly moment. Wait, that was a Babarusa too. We're gonna tie. Let's go. As long as you can stay, the longer you can stay on 5 hearts, the better. Like it's obvious, but like, come on. Let's get the level up here to C. Okay, there's the blowfish. Can we do anything cool with the mantis and having an open slot? We can do goat with the mantis. That would be fun. We would gain our gold back for buying things, and we would also be able to play around with the pets that are buy sell, that are buy pill, whatever the blobfish is. Remember when the blobfish was tier 4? Yeah, me too. We can also transform the mantis and pivot off of it if it gets to a 50-50 with the ammonite. Yeah, let's do. Are we gonna keep the? I'd rather keep the wyvern instead of the 6/5. I'd rather get rid of the Mermal. I would rather just get rid of this guy. Let's level him up before we get rid of him, shall we? You could convince me to put seaweed on this guy right now, though. You could convince me to do that. I guess we're not going to play around with the buy pill guys that much because the praying mantis is going to eliminate him anyway. I'm not sure how well this is going to go for us. This guy is going to be a 10-10. I don't think there's anything we can do about it. We're not strong enough to push through, and we're not strong enough to beat him. Yeah, level 2 pygmy hog, dude. That'll carry for a while. Oh, we got the Mermal right then and there, too. Okay. I'm not saying we're going to faint the tuna, but the second wyvern is in, and there's another one. Are we going to level up immediately? Yeah, show me another mantis. Yeah, that's okay. I'm not interested in any of these. I'm going to get rid of this. We're going to run this and this and this like that. We're going to get rid of the silk moth. We'll buy the lynx, I think. Oh, it tells us the level. So it's going to do 7 damage to start. It's basically a hawk in cat form. It sniped the dude that still lives. I hated that because that ability is nice. But I think we're strong enough to combat this. Yeah. That's good. 1 HP 11, baby. Silk moth goes away, eats food and transforms. Yeah. Yeah, I would do that. Is unagi the best food we could put on him? Something like that. It's definitely not a bad option. So let's do that. Transform him, and then this can be the guy we get rid of. We can go back to mantis in the front now. Salad is interesting to buy. I'm going to keep the quail chick around. That's cool. That's valid. That's valid for sure. The faster we get a mantis level up, the better. Because if we can just get it to 50-50, then we can just transform it and be able to use all 5 of our shops, of our slots. Not shop, but... This is interesting because our tuna's going to get hurt more, and then more because it's a cockroach. Kind of depends on where this goes. There we go. We beat Chill Octoclops. There's another quail chick. Okay. So buy this dude. Buy this dude. Mantis. And then I don't know how long. I don't think we need to get the wyvern level. I would have been like the saddest person of all time if I rolled into 2 more wyverns, but what are the odds, man? I don't know. Lot of level 3 barnacles. I need to explore a barnacle like starfish type of build or something. I don't think I've ever bought the barnacle except for when I was getting the achievement for it. This is not a win, by the way. We got the 10-10 with garlic armor. We got the geometric tortoise doing just as much damage as it's taking. The 33% of it. But same difference. We're gonna level this dude up immediately. See what we can get. Omanite? We could transform him now if we were in danger. Early behemoth is like a thing as well. Like I really wouldn't say no to early behemoth again. I think a behemoth has better staying power than that. Should we go gorilla just to be different? I don't like buying just the same pets. Like I want to try to get different ways of getting 10 wins. So let's go with the gorilla. And let's roll. Yeah, we're keeping a lot of guys on the team. I don't think we're gonna buy and eat again like that. Let's go with just the pigeon. It's a 3-1, and that'll be more than a 1-1. And we actually want to kind of utilize those. We don't need the food frozen in the shop anymore. Let's go with the gorilla. Back 1 slot. Let's see what we can do. We go up against a strong team as well. They're running the 4 squad. And they got both of their back pets level 2s, which help with the jellyfish and also help with the damage we're about to intake. Neither of them snipe the gorilla, and I'm honestly okay with that. Can we get the coconut armor? Then we tank the damage, and then we tie. What a beautiful game, man. That was so cool. I love that. Okay. We gotta buy, and we gotta sell. I'm honestly gonna do that on the gorilla. And we have a second lynx. I would rather try to level up than just like buying and pilling. We can do the cockroach. We could also try to do this too. And the reason I say we can do the cockroach is because it'll pill it and then we'll have something to summon. So what I see right now is some world where we buy the flounder and we level up both the gorilla and the lynx, have 8 tier 6s in the shop to pick from, and then we also get this goat because we wanted the goat with the praying mantis because that synergy works very well. More gold to spend, more things to do, more opportunities. The opportunity for this is losing. The peacock is just going to be too strong, and it's not going to hurt the gorilla. It's actually just going to kill him. like he's just dead now. Like that's fine. But he's coming right back once we're in the shop, so don't worry too much. We only have 3 wins. Those guys are cool. I'm not gonna lie, those guys look really cool. Maybe we don't level up the lynx because we kind of know we're gonna sell it. Maybe we buy a goat, buy a flounder, which gives us 1 gold to roll. So let's do that. Gorilla level 2. Wyvern gets sold for the bird of paradise. Do we need the Omanite? Do we need to put that on our team yet? I don't think so. We can get a steak though. Steak for our gorilla, steak for our bird of paradise. That is like the most optimal food. I'm a little bit scared we're not gonna climb now. I'm setting our new goal to get like 6 wins. I'm getting a little scared. See, look, that did not work out well for us. That we got pieced up on that one, man. Mantis isn't strong enough for us. Bird of paradise. This guy is the most benefit from. We can generate 2 gold, which will put our gold total to 12, but if we buy and sell, we'll get an extra gold, so we'll only be spending 13. So buy that guy. We honestly want a goat level up. Oh, that's cool. Because then we'll be able to have enough to do the thing. And I get that guy. Do we want the flounder for level ups too? I don't think so. I think we can go without it. I think we'll be alright. I don't even know if we can win this, if I'm being honest. This looks winnable, actually. So that's a one-shot, and hopefully that's a one-shot as well. Sadly, we got our steak pets in the back, and the one just died. Yeah, we just had the wrong order for this. Man, I want to see the Mantis do it, dude. I miss the Mantis. That's 3 wins. We made it to turn 12 with 3 wins, which is impressive. A lot of ties. But, yeah, our order was just kind of messed up because we were trying to do the blobfish and getting the experience onto him. So if we had a different order, we would have tied there, but we wouldn't, you know. It's hard to balance the setup and, like, actually winning sometimes. Here's a good example of that. Breadcrumbs in the future. That's a setup. A 3-1 on the first turn. I don't know how far that's gonna get you. You know. We'll go with the silk moth, and we're forced to go with the firefly. Sticky stickers is fine by me. This will be the last game for the video. I assume. Oh, the jump and oh my god, bro is too strong. Ugh, firefly moth sucks. The firefly just takes him out. This is terrible. Go over there. Go away. What's more beneficial for us? Probably that. Let's just put you in the back. No, we could. Yeah, we can run it like that now. Now I don't mind this because he's got more health. Now I don't mind it. Oh, this is a good team. They got the perfect transforms. At least all the transformed pets aren't good abilities for battle. To make it a little bit easier for us to tie. To lose. Silk Moth, Firefly. You heard it here first. The greatest way to play. We would like to see a level up, and I think we'll see it in the form of having a tadpole on our team. Welcome to the squad, tadpole. I don't see any other solution. Instead of just rolling, we'll give the tadpole a little teardropper. Tadpole levels up into frog, and we're gonna try to do the butterfly. The jellyfish. I could see him in my head the whole time, man. And maybe we'll go with the barnacle. I don't like forfeiting my rolls. I don't like the idea of that. But if we can make it work with a jellyfish and make that big, that'd be nice. Are we leveling up the firefly? Yeah. Elephant. Porcupine. Go with the porcupine. I don't want to level up right now. I don't want to roll a bunch. We'll give it to the tadpole and hope that we get some jellyfish online. It kind of sucks we didn't get the jellyfish right now immediately or try to doom roll for him. That sucks that the firefly triggers. The porcupine doesn't get to do its thing. And also the dude died with 1 HP. Our tadpole, our frog pole. But we're actually winning, so it's okay. Oh, they got the swan. Remember when the swan was a 2-4? Any OG Super Auto players watching this, man? Can we mourn? Can we mourn together? Used to love the swan, man. Cockroach, level up. Kakapo gives more experience, dude. That's where it's at. Firefly's off the squad, and then we're gonna see 8 jellyfish on the roll. We see that. I mean, we could sell the silk moth and level this guy up right now. No barnacle, because I do be rolling. We can level up their silk moth and then sell it for the 2 jellyfish we're gonna have in the shop after we're done with this battle. We're generating really good stats in battle, and I want to capsize off of it by generating more stats with the jellyfish or the team spirit. Obviously, we're not going to get a team spirit. It is about to be turn 6, but you know, I'm just looking for the future, man. I'm looking to the future. We got 3 wins. Okay, start here. That's good. You can be frozen. I think I want to wait, but I kind of want you right now because that's winning. Not even that the porcupine is hitting anybody; it's still just winning. Seaweed on the tadpole to transform again. Not that we get anything out of transform. Oh, we do. We actually could. We actually could get something out of transforming, but. I think you just we can't just roll. We gotta buy and do some things. Roll. Dude, it's actually a porcupine team. Fuck the tadpole. It's a porcupine team. We owe it to the porcupine. We did say that. We did say that. That's unfortunate math, and that's an unfortunate target. This is all just a little too that's an unfortunate snipe. I think no matter who it hits, it's bad, but that's a really strong little team right there, man. Puts us down to 3 hearts. Level up. Triceratops. What's up, brother? Temporary Triceratops, because we're only getting 1 transform and getting 4 damage. I'd rather get a 3/3. Can you pill a Triceratops? I don't know. I don't want to level up the tadpole anymore. I'm gonna find out if you can pill a Triceratops for the meme. You can pill it, but nothing happens. You certainly can pill it, though. I guess this is the best dude to buy in the future. No, just buy the chocolate for the porcupine now. Let's just do that. And let's put the porcupine in the front now. He's the leader of the team. Oh, the lynx, dude. Oh, cockroach, see you later. And yes, it hits the porcupine, nice. So, porcupine damage takes out 1. Silk moth would have been nice. Well, I guess it wouldn't have lived. It wouldn't be strong enough. That's good. That's a great win, man. Lynx is cool. Oh, dude, we gotta play Lynx. We gotta play Lynx. Okay, we can get a porcupine to maximum level. There's the Lynx. There's the Lynx. Everybody stop. Hold on. I can't level up the porcupine because I want to wait. I do really want to wait for that. But I can buy that. And I can certainly freeze a pill. I'm not sure why. I have no idea why. I had one frozen earlier too, and I pilled the Triceratops. It's for the one guy, but it doesn't matter. Oh my goodness. Okay. We're winning. We're winning. We're winning. We're winning. Everything is good. Everything is good. Everything's great. Tadpole's even gonna trigger before the Lynx, so we get an extra level. We don't get the Kakopa level, but This is perfect, man. Fan muscle gets knocked out. I like that I couldn't remember that guy's name earlier, but looking at him made me remember. I didn't have to hover or anything. I just remembered from there. Let's level up the porcupine first. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna go with the Omanite. So, get rid of you. Omanite triggers onto the Lynx, which is going to be leveled up next turn. And we have the Kokopo, which doesn't matter for how many times we roll, because we're not really trying to roll. We could have bought 2 swans there, but we didn't. The Kawana would be good for the porcupine, as well as the Lynx, or like whatever you have it be. We're gonna try to get 8 Bird of Paradise on the next one. I don't know what's up with me and getting pets and multiples of 8, but we certainly are trying to get 8 of things. They're about to transform the mantis immediately, man. Maybe I should have did that last run instead of holding on to it for as long as I did. There you go, you get it to level 2. So it'll attack 2 enemies for 4 damage, but it'll only do 1 because there's only 1 left. Haha. 6 wins. Lynx level up. Bird of Paradise. Perfect. Perfect. Boom. And double salads. We could sell a Kokopo for another Bird of Paradise and just have that. Our stats look really weak. I just know, like, looked at our team. We look weak. No, it's gonna transform our porcupine now. Oh, no, it's the fat behind. They actually, okay, so they made the Omanite worse, but they made it better at the same time. So back when the Omanite used to faint, back when, I'm a boomer, I'm sorry. It used to transform the frontmost pet, and now it is just the pet behind. That's really ideal. Bonobo would be cool, but we'd have to sell the Kakapo for the Bird of Paradise. We could, yeah. Yeah, let's do it. Piece of chocolate for the level up. I'm gonna go with the steak because I know where we are in terms of the game. We don't need another steak unless we're actually gonna run 2 Bird of Paradise, which I think is a bad idea. But at the same time, we might need to, because the scaling that we're gonna run into, like the pets are only gonna get stronger and more hard for us to take out, man. I don't think we're gonna be able to take out an 8/8 young phoenix, bro. Like a second one is the thing. The first one we're fine, but the second one, no. No, they had 2 level 2 phoenixes? What the fuck? Oh, because there was the Suki Safaka. I was like, what? I was thinking the whole time, where did that come from? How are you doing that? Are we really going to try to run 2 Bird of Paradise? I don't think we can. I don't think we can. Hold on, do that. If we got another one, then I would have bought it. You could run a mantis shrimp. I think I'm just going to buy a second Lynx to have. And we'll stake this dude. Does this guy need to be at the front? No. Do we like him at the front? Yeah, for sure. Omanite can get frozen. Level ups do help us. The Lynx will get combined if we get another Bird of Paradise. Sadly, I would do that. Level 3 Lynx. You beautiful man. You beautiful. Oh, the 9 damage when it's got 10 health. Fuck. Mimic Octopus dies immediately. Oh. Porcupine is such a good ability that is so dog shit at the same time. Give him that. Roll me once. Another tomato. We got a lot stronger, but if we die immediately, it doesn't matter. There's nothing that's sniping us to start. We are, oh, except for that. I completely missed that. But it did hit the porcupine, which is good. Do we stand a chance, or is this copium? Holy smokes, we might win this. Snipe. As long as this guy can't do 5 damage. Let's go. The odds of the tier 1 spawning and doing 5 damage. I'm pretty sure it's 0, bud. I think we're good. I can't believe we won that. I cannot believe we won. I kind of want to combine and do the zebra, but this other lynx is doing 9 damage. Like, we kind of need it. We kind of need it, dude. Yeah, I'm stuck just rolling. Faint bread on the lynx. That was a bad turn. We still get something out of it because we have the Bird of Paradise, but that was bad. That's bad. This team's good. I don't know, man. The Bird of Paradise gets hit before we can do anything. Tomato, faint bread can. I don't think we got it. I don't know. I actually don't know. Hold on a second. That guy goes up to 14 health. That guy's gonna hit somebody random. It needs to hit the guy in the back for us to have a chance. This guy's gonna hit. We need to hit the guy in the front and the guy in the back. No, we needed to hit the guy in the middle. Doesn't matter who we hit. We're just losing. We're just losing, man. Wait. I felt like an auctioneer. I feel like an auctioneer for a little bit, man. That's good. Hey, 8 wins isn't bad. Porcupine has a ceiling, and I forget that, like, its ability is so bad. It's good, but it's so bad. It's like the peacock for me. I really don't like the peacock. Most of my friends know that about me. To recap this weekly, a lot of ways to win. The way that we chose to win was the behemoth. It's an easy way out. You get it on turn 9. You buy it. You buy it even if you have 1 health. You make room for it. Because at that point, what pets do you have that can like stack and compare to a 12-12? Surely you have 1 pet on your team. At least 1 pet on your team that's worse than a 12-12 that's going to get stronger. Now, don't even think about can go up to 100. Don't even think about that yet. Just think about 12-12 is going to get stronger. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to think that way. You got to be able to sell to get stronger and better pets with the abilities. Don't hold on to a porcupine. It doesn't work out very well, man. You could leech and make the porcupine make the leech faint, which would be funny. One way we didn't really get to play is the California condor and the ammonite. I did notice somebody doing that, and I think that that's pretty elite. Of course, the Silky Safaka and the Condor go together. Those guys are in the same pack, but seeing the synergy across packs is cool. The Condor copies the ability of friends that transform, and it copies 2 of them. So you can do it with the Silky Safaka and have double transform. You can do it with the Omanite and do it with somebody having seaweed and have it copy that. And there's a lot of hurt triggers in this pack as well. One being the small one. We didn't even talk about that. When it's summoned, it deals damage to everybody. Which is chaotic. But if you have 4 Triceratops on your team, you're winning. You're winning. That's a lot of stat generation right there. Yeah, there's a lot of hurt stuff. There's the Geometric Tortoise. There's the Triceratops. There's the Blowfish. There's the Elephant, which makes the hurt happen. There's the Leech that makes the hurt happen. If you get a polar bear, do that. +4/+4 is really strong scaling in that game. You know, you can get it on turn 7 with a level up. But I think one pet that is essential is the Wyvern to give you the most optimization when leveling up. To have the most options for each pet. I think you can win with a Mantis. It's just kind of bad. I'm a fan of this weekly. I will be playing it in my spare time, though there are no achievements to get. I don't think I really have any other things to say. Oh, there's the Piranha for the hurt abilities as well, dude. Leech Piranha is underrated. Leech Piranha is very underrated. And Bird of Paradise, man, I wish it worked a little better for us. I wish there was more money generation. I guess it would be Swan and investing in a Swan early, which is a little hard to do because of the scaling food options. Like, you can get a blackberry and keep feeding it. You can get salads, but that's it. You can get stew later. You can get fresh water. I mean, the Peach Immortality is there. It's just kind of... it stacks and it's good, but it's hard to obtain for sure. I think I'm gonna try the money build and go with the swan and go with the bird of paradise. You can do the goat, but it's hard to keep buying friends. It's hard to find reasons to sell pets. Swan, starfish, plugging in barnacles to sell the level 3 pets, goat, and then bird of paradise. But how would you be spending the money if you're not rolling? Listen, man, I just play the game. I showed you guys how to get a 10 win. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like, leave a comment. I could always use some constructive criticism on how to get a little better at the game. Also, comment below if you get a 10 win this weekly. Let me know what teams you guys used. If you want to have a deeper discussion about Super Auto Pets, I am down. I have an awesome community on Discord. Link to our server is in the description. And I'll leave you with just a little piece of advice, man. Make yourself happy. Stop caring what other people's perception is. It's so simple. Just keep that mindset and keep trying to do that. At the end of next video, I'll find a more majestic way to say that. But enjoy the rest of your guys' day. Thank you guys for watching and thank you for the support. Almost at 100 subscribers, baby. I'm mad excited about that. Enjoy your day. Peace.